viewers, welcome to a new Master video. As you might or might not know, the HD 3650 in my dad's computer, well at least in the Athlon 64 computer at my dad's, this is a small correction, died just about a week ago. So now I've bought a new video card. This is an XFX Radeon HD 4670 with 1 GB of DDR2 memory, at least that's what the box says. We'll have to check that out in GPU-Z later on. This is basically an overview of the card, and just going to read something on the back. It says 1 GB of DDR2 memory, DirectX 10.1, 320 stream processors, 34 times custom filter, anti-aliasing and high performance anisotropic filtering, dual mode ATI Crossfire X multi-GPU support, dynamic power management with ATI power plate technology, PCI Express 2.0 support, dynamic geometry acceleration, game physics processing capability, and ATI Evivo HD video and display technology. So yeah, let's see what is in the box. It might look like it has already been opened, and that's because the company that sent me the card, so basically where I bought it, they always open the boxes to see if everything inside works properly. Hold on here. So this is the white box that should contain all the necessary bits and pieces. Let me get this open here. Holy crap, that was not what I meant to do. I want to kill the card instantly, because that would be a biatch. Hold on. Yeah, that's it. So, what we've got here is a DVI to VGA dongle. I already have one of those, but it was nice to have. Here is driver CD, a quick install guide. I don't need that, I know how to install graphics cards. And this is installation guide. And here, of course, is the video card. This is what it's all about. It's an anti-static bag. All the warnings on top. It's so bitch you'd have a camera that just simply can't focus. Hold on here for a second. Let me get the card out. There we go. This is what it looks like. Just holding it in the light here. See this huge black heatsink with a little fan in the middle? So it has a PCI Express interface, dual red DVIs, and a TV out. Yeah, that's it. So this is not all you're going to see about this video card. I'm going to benchmark it in the main computer. Standing down there, which is now installing some stuff here. I'm going to benchmark Unreal Tournament 3 to see if this card lives up to the 4670 name. Because I used to have an HD 4670 of HIS, but it had a gigabyte of DDR3, which means it has a higher memory clock. Ooh. I can apparently register. Here, I've got this card which extends for uniquely tailored support. And a support card, so yeah. Nice. But I can see that this is not the original they included, because this one is really yellowed already. So they basically just found one, just threw it in. So this is just part 1 of the HD 4670 that I just bought from XFX. Next part will be, I will also be including this in this video, but this is just the first part of this video. I'll also include the benchmark of Unreal Tournament 3 and maybe another game if I can get that working. So so wait just a darn minute, and I'll be back. So welcome back. This is basically the follow-up, and I've done all the benchmarks necessary, and I'm going to show you the results in a moment. First I'm going to show you GPU-Z here. Let's wait for that to load. So here, I've got the 4670 installed right now on my Quick system. It's got CPU-Z here also. Right, so as you can see, it's not really that powerful of a card. It uses 1 GB of DDR2 memory. It does support OpenCL. The GPU core clock is 750, the memory is 400, which is 800 MHz DDR. So I tested this on my trusty system with 2 GB of OCZ Gold DDR2 memory here. It's running nice here. The processor is now running at 3.4 GHz off of 2.9, and everything is running as it should. So to get its sensors, it is not a very hot running card. At full load it reaches about 50 degrees centigrade, about 50 to 55. Nothing too serious, that's good enough. So the results of all the benchmarks are here. I benchmark Counter-Strike source at 4 times anti-aliasing, 16 times anisotropic filtering. As you can see in the legend here, I benchmarked against my own GTS 250. So, and the orange are the overclocked results. When I put the core clock to 800 and the memory clock to 440, so 880 DDR. Couldn't push it much farther. I'm gonna try how far it can go. So the GTS 250 got 208 frames per second, but it's a way faster card. The 4670 did 52.2. Overclocked 57.6. That's a quite good increase, I must say. In Doom 3, got 4 times anti-aliasing, 16 times anisotropic filtering. 97 for the GTS 250, 49.2 for the 4670. Whoops. And 55 for the overclocked, so that's a 6 frames per second increase, and that's quite good. In Left 4 Dead 2 I hit the frame cap on the GTS 250, and so did I on the 4670 overclocked. It wouldn't go past 59.84 frames per second. You can see that here again. And with 4 times anti-aliasing and 60 times anisotropic filtering on Left 4 Dead 2, the 4670 got 38.5 frames per second, which is very playable, and 42.4 frames on the overclocked, which is even better. On Tournament 3, 45 to 48 frames per second on the 4670s, and GTS 250 at 78. Very interestingly though, both cards seem to perform rather well, and the GTS 250 is very odd card, because with anisotropic filtering off I actually got 9 frames per second less. So in Far Cry 2 on high detail DX10 with bloom on, 47 frames for GTS 250, 25.6 for the X70, 28.2 on the overclocked, which is playable enough. And with bloom off, slightly higher. So basically, to sum this video up, the 4670 is a quite good card. It doesn't overclock too well. The core does. Ooh, another. Hey, look at that. Another CPU-Z bug. Awesome. Such buggy software. So yeah. So it's quite a good card. Doesn't overclock too well. Core clock goes way up to about 900 MHz without any problems. But the memory is really far behind, and that's the only weakness of this card. But that's why I picked it, because it's a 4670 and not a 4650, and it runs quite well in most of the games, as you can see. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I thank you all for watching.